up? What is going on? YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, your man, Maniac, the guy, back at it again with another stream. Y'all know what it is. Thursdays, manga day. We are a little late. My apologies. But 3 minutes. That's not the worst thing in the world. I have not been spoiled. I muted so many things in order to avoid spoilers because you're on break for so long. Whenever we're on break for so long, people get real nasty, whether it's the terrible theories, the terrible takes, spoilers. The moment they're out, it's all over the timeline. So almost every word I could think of One Piece related got muted. So I didn't get into any fun discourse with the community this week, but remained unspoiled. Same thing with JJK, which is the one we're gonna start with because I'm excited from when we dropped off. It looked like the tables are finally turning and that it might get bad for Sukuna. Do I think that's going to be the case? No, because happy things don't happen in JJK. But who knows, man? This might be the one chapter where things go exactly the way we want it to go. So, predictions. I predict it's not gonna go that well. I think something's gonna happen. Some reverse curse technique that we didn't know of is gonna somehow turn the table. And actually, that's not true. I'm not completely spoil free because I did see a lot of people talking about Yuta. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but maybe he joins the Sukuna fight. I don't know how far Kenjaku was away from Shinjuku, but if they're nearby, maybe him and Itadori finally get that 2v1 I've been waiting for. And who knows, Maki might decide to do something too. One can only hope. But without further ado, let's hop into it. JJK chapter 248. We good? Are we up? One second. No, I don't think we are. Yeah, it's not. Okay, so it'll do it for this screen, but it won't for our manga screen. That's not normal. Nor do I really know how to change it. So I think we might just be on the anime screen for this stream. Okay, that's cool. Chapter 248, Decisive Battle in the Inhabited Demon-Infested Shinjuku, Part 20. A lethal strike entrusted to Yuji by Higurama. And yet, we start off with an and yet. Oh, the sword is fizzling away? Is it? Okay, so Yuji does have like some sharp nail things that may be used as a weapon. I don't know what they are, but I hope we get explanation. But yeah, it seems like the sword is fizzling away, and the attack did not land. Arthur's notes. A simple domain does not neutralize the technique itself, so maybe using the word weaken was a mistake. I thought it does neutralize the... No, I think that's the domain amplification that negates the guaranteed hit, and simple domain just like slows it down, doesn't make it hurt as much. The Sukuna getting straight into boxing Yuji. This is how my coach tells me never to block kicks, because I used to try and body block and check at the same time. It's not a good idea. This defense, if you ever get into combat sports, do not use it. I guess because Sukuna has so many arms and he's punching him high and low, it's different in this situation. But if you're not fighting for armed people, don't block with your hands and check at the same time. It's bad form. Ooh, tosses Yuji to the side and hits him with a nice cleave right across the face, even after death. Who is Kamutoke? Is that Higuro's first name? I don't remember who that person is. Even more surprising is the brat's stomach is completely healed. Reverse curse technique? Oh, my little brother and that girl? That's probably not gonna make that much difference. Figures that child likely possesses an instant teleportation technique. I'm sure Gojo Satoru's corpse is disappearing what they're doing as well. Are they delivering their wounded to that woman who used reverse curse technique? That can't be healing someone. That can't be. Healing someone else is not even half as efficient as healing yourself. Her reverse curse technique has always been fundamentally different from mine or Gojo's. But even then, she doesn't have that kind of power. Oh, this is the girl from Shibuya who was with the president and is really good at healing people. I remember you now. Which means that in just 1 month, this brat has learned reverse curse technique. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. Yuji finally learning some skill and not just hands and feet. I love it. I love it. Just like his ability to use curse energy to strengthen his body isn't the only thing that's improved. I suppose that means this brat will be my main dish. I suppose this means that cursed brat will be my main dish. Perhaps I can have a little fun with him, but what is this irritating feeling? What's Sukuna doing? Just thinking? He's spaced out. I'm not gonna lie. It might be the deformed face, but I definitely like Yuji Sukuna a lot more than Megami's. I don't know what it is. I seen on Twitter they said this Sukuna is auraless. I hate, aura scaling, but I kind of feel it though. He doesn't have the same pizzazz that Yuji Sukuna did. He spaced out. Did that sorcerer's death disappoint me? The thought of needing someone else to fulfill me never crossed my mind. Exactly. If I want to eat, I eat. If I see an eyesore, I kill it. Okay. And if it entertains me, I throw it a bone. That is who I am. I haven't changed. The perfect thing to pass time until I die. A right way to pass time until my death. That's all other people are to me. Oh, right. A way to pass time until my death. That's all other people are to me. You lacked hunger to take hold of your desires. You lack the hunger. Sorry, words are hard. You lack the hunger to take hold of your desires. I live how I choose. If you are unable to measure up to that, blame yourself. Is there any water in here? Yes, I did not prepare for this stream properly. Why does this water have a scent? Water normally doesn't do that. I never thought about it. Ideals, desires that go beyond oneself. Their current ideal is simply to kill me. Those standing before me now are but martyrs willing to die for their ideal. So just was this irritating feeling? Men of the same stature challenged me 1,000 years ago too. Could it mean that the one who's changed over the past millennium is me? Yeah, man, it's called character development. You shouldn't be the same. after 1,000 years. I know some of that you were spent as just like, fingers without consciousness. But yeah, I was about to say, your time with Yuji has changed you. And you were the crux of that, brat. My opponent's he's him. I'm you. You're me. My opponents 1,000 years ago were other people. Their motivations, their ideas, I couldn't begin to understand any of it. They seemed to me as they were nothing more than dying wishes. Those who boasted their strength, they didn't have. They were obsessed with themselves. But this is different. Our souls were forced to coexist within the same body. No matter how many times I break him, no matter how many times I break his soul, he'll get right back up because he possesses an indomitable ideal. I'm you. Uh, the idea that a far no the idea that a weakling far below me can rival me with nothing but strength of will and maintained ideas. That is something deeply unpleasant. My capabilities were simply too great. I wasn't bound by ideals. In fact, I loathed them. That's the sort of human I was. Q. This chapter, nothing has happened, and I don't think anything's gonna happen in this whole chapter. I think this is just Sukuna character development chapter. We're not gonna see any. Well, I take that back. This is something happening. The inner dialogue, the deepness of the characters, that is something. It's something to be applauded as well. I am enjoying this. However, Yuji has not moved. Somebody insert the meme. Bud hasn't moved for 40 minutes because Sukuna is having this whole inner monologue staring at Yuji. Yuji says, like, bro, he's spaced out. Hasn't done anything since. Don't consider this to be a change of plans. Right now, just this once, I've decided to take your ideals and mince them to bits. What's his body doing? Why is he like that? I don't like that. What is that? A player has added a new rule to the Culling game. So we are still in the Culling games. Fushiguro, in other words, Sukuna. Could this be? Rule 15. Authority to begin the merger between Tengen and... Okay. Authority to begin the merger between Tengen and humanity has been transferred to Fushiguro Megami. Kinjaku's insurance. This likely means the Sosu surprise attack was successful, which in turn activated that. Regardless, Sukuna doesn't strike me as the slaughter of humanity type. I always thought we'd be better off with him than Kinjaku, who just wants to commit bizarre jujutsu terrorism out of curiosity. Fair assumption. Very, very fair. I don't know what Kinjaku's up to, but I'd rather deal with Sukuna, because you're probably going to die either way. But at least one, you can die boxing and not becoming one with Tengen, which I still don't fully understand, but I know it's weird. Even if we lose against Sukuna, as long as we take down Chujaku, then the worst case scenario will end up a country that houses the ferocious beast. Kusakabe-san, I'll start by killing you all. After that, the remaining players in the Culling games. Then I'll complete the merger and have some fun with new Tengen. Are you sure you're strong enough to box with Merger Tengen? Isn't he supposed to be like super diff? Or something? I really don't know. I don't think we're supposed to really know or get what's up with the merger. That's why Kenjaku's doing it, because he doesn't understand. He just wants to see something happen. So I guess I'm not alone when I'm confused, but I'm confused. Boom! Shock. The whole building collapses. Yuta senpai, sorry I'm late. Gearing up. Yeah, I saw this panel. so many times in like in the Raw's form. This clash right here. Nice clash, nice clash. Put up a good fight now. If you don't kill me, everyone you want to save will die. Why is she so massive? Is this like showing that Yuta's curse energy has grown so much? And she takes the place of. That thing is fucking massive. Rika was not this big. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Hello, Queen. The King of Curses versus the Queen of Curses. The right to the throne has been decided right here and now. Break next week. We just got off of like a 3-week break. Why are we on break again? Man, this is good. This is good. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're finally getting the 2v1 I want to see. Well, technically 3v1 if you count Rika as her own establishment. We're getting some good character stuff for Sukuna, which I never really. I mean, I always thought he was a great character, but not like character depth wise. I thought just like character hype, character amazingness. Every time he's on the screen, something great is happening type character. But we're getting more and more into his philosophy, his thought process. LOL. LOL. 1,000-year-old soldier versus 11-year-old girl that got ran over. Coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb. But can we talk about Yuji for a second though? Learning a reverse curse technique is amazing. I love that so much for him. That like he really needed that. And I'm glad he's getting that. So now that just means a normal curse technique is on the way, right? Right? Je pense que oui. And I hope so. I've got to say hope in French, but no, man, we lit. We lit. Okay. Nice chapter. I give that a solid 7. I like the stuff we're getting, and I think the next chapter might be elite cinema. But if you like what you saw, please like the video, sub to the channel. If you're new around these parts, follow the channel. If you're seeing this on a platform not called YouTube. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Y'all be safe, y'all be easy. And now it is time for